Hey, so today we have a Chainsaw Man Chapter 103 review. Now, Chainsaw Man Chapter 102 was a pretty massive chapter. It was the longest so far, and it saw us being reintroduced to Denji, finally, after so long. And so this chapter it's only about half the length, and it's a lot less happens, although I do still really like this chapter. I think the reaction to it right now might be a bit negative, since not a whole ton of action happened and the plot didn't really move forward all that much. But I think in the future, people will look back on this chapter a lot better because of just, I don't know, how fun it is, right? So we see the news people talking about Chainsaw Man, and this is where I think Fujimoto might be getting a bit meta with his commentary here, because one of the guys says, Chainsaw Man, I'm a huge fan. Too gory for kids, though. Which I think is probably like a reference to Shonen Jump. Because if you didn't know, Chainsaw Man was originally published in Shonen Jump until switching to Manga Plus, which is a lot more loose on like censorship and stuff. So I think that might be like a meta reference to it getting moved to a new magazine. And then eventually, it switches over to Denji, who obviously no one knows is Chainsaw Man. And he tries to give out his number, but they cut him off, and you see him like trying to accept the praise as if he was Chainsaw Man. Well, he is, but like as if everyone knew he was, right? And I think this is really good because it goes against typical shonen protagonists again, right? Like Fujimoto does a lot in Chainsaw Man. Then we see this guy Yoshida, and I actually had to look up his name because I forgot. I know, I kind of just binged Chainsaw Man Part 1 a few months after it finished, all at once, so I kind of forgot about him. So I should probably go back and reread that. Although the anime is coming out, so probably watch that. But anyways, Yoshida brings him to a cafe, and Denji doesn't remember him either, right? So I think that might be another little meta reference, although maybe that's going a bit too far, but whatever. Anyways, so the rest of the chapter is just them kind of talking in this cafe about Denji needing to keep his identity hidden, and Yoshida doesn't seem to understand why he'd want to expose his identity, but we find out that he wants people to because it'll make him more famous and he'll get more attention, which that definitely fits Denji's character. Yoshida even says that he can't have his cake until he promises not to expose his identity, but then he just eats it with his hands. So yeah, that definitely makes sense for Denji, and Yoshida can't seem to understand his thought process, which, I don't really either. I think it's pretty stupid, but whatever, that is Denji, it's what makes him a really entertaining character. And then that's where the chapter ends. So yeah, like I said, very short chapter, and it seems like we're going to bi-weekly, which is fine. I think Fujimoto deserves all the time that he needs to make these chapters. So yeah, I'll definitely be reviewing the next one. And overall, this was a fun chapter, but nowhere near as complex or really good, in my opinion, as any of the previous ones. So yeah, that's it for now. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and bye.